What's up, everybody? Fatty Matty back with more Outer Worlds here.
Just checking your ship's manifest.
Oh, well, you
Standard procedure.
don't have anything to say, so go away.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my...
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking salt tuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Yellowstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Relax, let me talk to the kid.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
And that's when you resolve your difference like an adult, right? So you defend the honor of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, it's mine. That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Okay, see you around. Bye, I don't need a companion. Alright, so we got this. Who are you?
Gonna head to Varus.
Nobody. Poster.
Maybe not.
Water. Oh, it's my boy. Oh. Dead or alive. We can do bounties, maybe? Nope. Vending machine.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Is this food? What is this? Oh, it's weapons. Can I buy mods or anything like that? Can. Ranged weapon mod. Magazine changes weapon damage type to shock. I don't want to do that. And speedy mate. Improves the weapon's fire rate. Okay, what's this? Increases your tech skills. Yeah. That's just a basic one, right? No, it's got a few weapons too. Alright, well, I don't know any of that stuff. I need to talk to you, I guess.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne, and that isn't my ship.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Hawthorne died in a crash and took his ID so I could fly his ship. Captain Hawthorne abducted me and made me work his ship for free. I'm a prisoner. Help. I won the ship in a poker game. Hawthorne gave me his ID so I could fly it. I'm just borrowing it. I like the prisoner one, but I mean I have his ID so it doesn't explain that. Won the game in a poker. Let's do number 2.
Please, you can do better than that. Where's the drama?
Oh, okay. Hawthorne died in a crash.
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
Number 1.
I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper?
Wow, kidnapper. He disappeared in the night.
You must feel terrific. Good for you.
So you believe I'm not Hawthorne?
Not in the least. Good story, though.
How do I get this resolved?
Not stuck, per se. You could always throw yourself out the airlock. Of course, then you'd find yourself with an exciting new problem.
Any day when my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you probably riled up the wrong petty board bureaucrat. A man named Udom Bedford.
Great. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out. I'm going to wring this Bedford guy's neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
No. You friggin' impounded my ship. Not gonna do your job for you. Sure, what do you want?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment? Question mark?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, piss off. I'm looking for someone named Gladys. Okay, I guess I can.
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okay, see you.
Be
Bye.
seeing you.
Now can I get in here? Hey. Okay, where's his workbench?
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
That's glad. Let's go kick this other guy's ass. Yeah, pound my ship, you dickhead. I'm gonna go hear about it. Bells, shells discovered. Bells. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's cash register. Hey.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Sure. Merger skills required. Shot cannon. Huh. What's this? Weapon parts. Ranged weapon magazine, damage type shock. Ranged weapon spread minus 20%. Damage type plasma. Melee durability. Damage type shock. Yeah, I don't really need any of this stuff. What's this? Assault rifle. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you're boring too. This dude in here? It's gotta be in here, right? Oh, what the heck? No. Ah, he's gonna be guarded.
Go back to
Yeah,
Byzantium, you
figures.
gold-plated bastards.
Whoa.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse.
There's a dill hole right there.
This is Halcyon.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
Yeah, he's dead.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yep, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I don't want to know. That was pretty gruesome, buddy. He was eaten alive by feral canids. He died in an escape pod accident. Trust me, you don't want to know the details. He was eaten by feral canids.
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Can we get back to the topic at hand here?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
No. No, bye.
I'm not going
that
anywhere.
thing
You
looks-
can't keep me out of there.
The heck?
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
What's going on here?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yeah.
See, Umfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
You don't like her, but you're checking on her?
You say that like it's weird.
It's none of my business. I was just curious.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Maybe I can look it on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught on sight, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent you immediate hostilities.
What seems to be the problem?
I like to see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say, have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Well, that failed.
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Well, you suck.
Take care.
Let's see, that must be in the restricted area. How do I get a disguise up here? Energy cell and weapon parts. What's this? Steel Deverish Mist. Can I like... No, because you can't knock this guy out because you can't melee without a weapon. No. We'll figure that out later. You're a creepy dude. Gladys, I'm home.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me, tell me you could help me... Could sell me a nav key.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000? Okay, it is expensive. Any chance of a discount since Phineas sent me?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Yeah, geez, you're a bitch. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Oh, man. No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering?
No.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway.
Hey, I need to go to Roseway.
And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outposts, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Oh, I won't. Go away.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
You have gained purple
Here,
berry
take a candy with you.
bunch. I just steal all your damn crap and just... Who are you? Nobody. Like there's... Journal. Weapons from the void. Science weapon on the Groundbreaker. Where's this at?
Regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid, least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along.
Yeah, I'll just shoot you in the face.
Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing
I don't see no underwear on the floor.
in our hardworking citizens.
You're a liar too.
This is Halcyon reminding you that
Shut
there's
you
no
out.
I in news. No we in Halcyon.
Where is this
No Mercury in Saltuda.
weapon that I want? Is it in here? Huh? 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 What's that? Still a toss ball card. What's this? What's this? Ooh, bypass shunts. Give me those. Can't get in there.
This heat's unbearable.
Ah, I broke my leg! Ow! Can I go in here? I'm guessing not. So let's save before I go in there, because I'm probably going to piss some people off. Oh no. Requires rest and go keycard to unlock. Oh. Oh, I leveled up, huh? Alright, what do we want to do here? Dialogue. Persuade, lie, intimidate. Hack's only at 12, and that's because I got 7. Get that to 20. Alright, that's good enough, I guess. Another mention looking in Gladys' shop for old records. I bet it's that right there.
Watch where you're looking, buddy.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Whatever.
Yes, dearie? Anytime, sweetheart. If you're here for this week's magazine... What do you...
Why'd the board recall Stellar Bay nav keys?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
And there are people still down there?
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
You mentioned Groundbreakers outside the board's control.
That's right, dearie.
That's
the only
right,
independent
dearie.
station in the colony. That's us.
Stop calling
Well,
me
for how
dearie.
long, I can't say.
Don't like
that
that
all
word.
depends on Miss June Lay.
Well, how do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. They've always got one scheme or another running, looking for ways to bring us to heel. Like this heat business. Shameful. But it won't work. No, sir. Groundbreaker's free till the day she dies, law willing.
Who's Mrs. Junlei?
Chief June Lay Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night.
What's she like?
Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. This heat problem we've got's gone unfixed for weeks. Can't say I know what the holdup is, but I'm sure she's trying her best.
Back to my other questions.
Go right ahead.
What's this about the heat?
Groundbreaker's radiators. Been neither fine nor dandy for weeks now. Miss Junley's supposed to be getting them fixed, but the board's determined to get in her way.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend.
Oh, okay.
They've always got ones.
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
Sounds a little creepy. Bye.
Anytime.
So I think the item that we want is right there. So I'm gonna do a quick save here real quick. And steal it and see what happens.
What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want.
Best make yourself scarce now.
Was that the weapon that I wanted? No, it was not the weapon that I needed. So that's not the right thing to do, so we'll do 9. Reload. It says to search her quarters. There ain't nothing in here. Like, quite literally. Ooh. Standard troop armor. Medium armor. Medium armor. Light armor. Heavy. Level 10. Oh. Level 9. Alright, well at any rate, we're gonna end this one here. And we'll leave out of here in a little bit, and I'm gonna search around and see if I can find this weapon. And then, we'll continue the next one, so thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more Lost Worlds coming your way, or Outer Worlds coming your way. And as always, I will see you in the next one.